Yo, what's up? It's time. About time we have a bit of powwow. A powwow, a talky talk. Hey, Mom, what's up? Do you need me to kill anybody? Because I could totally do that.
Why don't you have a seat?
Okay.
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Tumor? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others. He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rigaud? Give me a break.
Yuri,
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong, or for you to operate your own private court of law. If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first. It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you have to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
They're out there, you know. People so bad they'll just go on hurting others. What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that? You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right. Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
Intend to. I already have.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices. As a knight, I cannot overlook your crimes.
Captain, I finally found you!
What is it?
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed. Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move. Sir, we must go to Nordopolica quickly. Captain!
Understood.
Sir!
Yuri? I know you better than anyone alive, Yuri. If you insist on walking down the path of a criminal.
Oh, wait! Repeat! Yuri.
So, you heard it all?
I'm sorry.
Are you afraid of me, Estelle? If you are, you can quit right here. Join Flynn and go back to the castle.
I'm not going back.
Hey.
It's true the things you've done are against the law. But I'm confused. It's also true that your actions saved the lives of others.
You never know. Someday I might turn my blade on you.
You'd never do something like that without a reason. If you ever end up pointing your sword at me, I'm sure I will have done something to deserve it.
If you're going to go with Flynn, now's your chance. You seem like he was in a hurry.
No. I'm gonna continue on this journey with you. It's what I want. Traveling with you, I know I'll find the right path for myself, too. So what I'm thinking is, Here's to the road ahead.
Thanks.
Oh, I haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while. Oh.
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
We're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Hey, old man, your eyes are all droopy.
What? That's not good.
Jeez.
Huh? There are fewer nights than before.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
They wanted to eat some fish, so they went back to Nordopolica.
Oh, come on, Patty. They're not like you.
Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
I'll bet Paul Estrale requested the help of the Knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Barricade? What could that mean? Are they out to arrest Belius for what happened in the Great War?
I can't imagine that Paul Estrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the Knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Maybe we should think twice about heading back to Nordopolica for now.
But the new moon's almost here. If we miss this chance, who knows when we might meet Belius again?
If I can't go to Nordopolica, I can't get on a ship. If I don't get on a ship, I won't be able to find the Maristella or recover my memory.
That's all well and good. I'm just not in a hurry to get tangled up with that armor-wearing bunch.
Me neither.
We'll just have to be careful, like always. No use panicking about it.
Don't forget, I want to take a look at the air crane and Kados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
Things are bound to improve here in Mantake, now that Flynn's liberated the town.
They did allow the ringleader to escape, though.
Humor? Flynn will catch him in no time, right, Yuri?
Oh yeah, sure he will.
Is something wrong? He looked troubled.
Estelle's not her usual perky self either.
That's not true. I'm as happy as you all are that Mantake's been freed.
If you say so.
You know, I'm very half and half. Like, I think I'll address it for a couple of minutes here. As we go through the game, I wanted to like give my thoughts on how I feel like the story of Vesperia feels like a mixed bag to me, where there's a lot of threads and characters I don't necessarily care about, but stuff like the Flynn and Yuri stuff, Yuri's actions in certain ways, that stuff I find to be really engaging and really good. But then other stuff's like, nah. Other stuff I just don't find myself interested in. So it's very weird, where I'll go, like, the beginning of recording this to going, they're doing the same Judith, Yuri scene structure again, where they say things without saying anything, and I get bored. And then they have the really engaging stuff. It's very weird. Very weird that I get to go from, very apathetic to what I'm playing to very interested. I'm hoping as we close in on the third act of the game or whatever, it stays as strong as some of the moments like this feel. And then I'll probably have a much higher opinion on it by the end. I just thought I'd mention that.
Good day.
Ah, are you going to the Wizened of Kados?
Yes, we are. Why do you ask?
The Imperial Knights have sealed off passage through Kados. It's not just here. They've set up blockades at all of the routes through the mountains.
Blockades? Why would they...
I don't know all the details, but I heard that it has something to do with some danger in Nordopolica.
What should we do? We need to get to Nordopolica before the new moon.
I wish I could help, but they wouldn't even let me through, and I have a travel permit.
Are you a member of the Fortunes Market?
Yes.
How'd you get your permit?
The Empire issues travel permits to Fortune's Market so that its members can travel wherever they want.
Right, but the Imperial Knights wouldn't let me go any further. I'm going back to Mantake, since there's no way to get around them.
Should we go back to Mantake and chill out too?
What are we gonna do?
Do you think Flynn ordered the blockades?
I couldn't say. Either way, we can't afford to be stuck here for much longer.
Yes, it'll be a lot of trouble if we miss the new moon.
But I don't think they'd let us through, even if we asked nicely.
Well, to be honest, we can go take a look and think about how to get in. The hard part will only come once we've gotten inside.
What do you mean, once we've gotten inside?
They set up blockades to make it hard to get out of the mountains. Getting inside shouldn't be nearly as tough. I think that much is safe to assume.
Well then, should we go back to Mantake to do some final preparations?
No, we're fine. Let's go like we are.
The Flynn Brigade.
So that's the blockade?
Yeah, looks like it was Flynn's brigade's doing after all. But what are those monsters doing here?
Perhaps they've been tamed by the Knights?
This brigade is reminding me of Flynn less and less. What the hell is Flynn doing with his knights anyway?
With hardcore tactics like this, there ain't any doubt in my mind this has something to do with the talk of Belius engineering the Great War.
So how do we get past this checkpoint?
Huh? Seriously? Let's do that! And then?
What could they be talking about?
Old man, do you mind keeping it down?
Sorry. Now that sounds like fun. How about this?
What the hell? Stop it! Settle down!
Let's go now.
Hey, don't leave this old man behind!
What the? Come back, you!
Yuri Lowell!
See ya! Have fun!
That was pretty slick, old man.
What are you saying? That was all thanks to Patty. Humans work a lot harder when they get rewarded, don't they?
Rewarded? What are you talking about?
That's our little secret. It's just between us, right, Patty?
So annoying.
It's our little secret.
What is that nonsense?
They're in a cult.
It's probably some useless promise of theirs. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Your friend is quite talented, considering the ease with which he saved Mantake.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Yuri?
Friction happens from time to time. Anyway, I'm gonna head on back. If there are other scenes, I'm of course cutting to them, though. But I ain't about this life of, talking through a place I've been to before. No, Papa. However, we did pick up that. It was the, what was that? The Sinclair Saber. Beautiful longsword created with extra care. Masterpiece of true craftsmanship. We need a fancy sword.
It looks like they aren't following us.
That was pretty fun.
Hey, this is no game. Seriously.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Combining Patty's brain with my technique.
2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah, but they went and sealed off a dangerous place like this just to isolate Nordopolica. These guys mean business.
Seriously, even bringing monsters to help?
Whatever they're doing, it can't be good.
I can't believe that Flynn would order something like this.
Hey, what kind of person is Flynn?
He's Yuri's friend. I've heard they've known each other since they were children.
Sometimes orders coming down from the top don't make sense. The meaning can get lost going down the chain of command. When a brigade gets big and famous enough, things can start to get out of hand.
You certainly know a lot about these things. Makes sense for someone in Altosk.
Things can end up like that no matter what the organization.
What worries me is how much of a hand Flynn had in all this.
I'm sure we'll get a good understanding of that as soon as we can get to Nordopolica.
That's right.
But we should be on our guard, even though I find it hard to believe that they've conquered Nordopolica by force.
Yeah, I think the Palestrale would have a problem with that.
Sorry, Rita. You won't get much time to investigate the Air Crene.
Ugh, oh well. I don't have much choice. It'd be bad if they caught up to us.
Exactly. Come on, let's get going.
Yuri sure is enthusiastic.
He won't say it, but I reckon he's just worried about his friend.
Do Flynn and Yuri really have that strong of a bond?
Well, you could call it strong, I guess. Or maybe... What? Are you jealous?
I'll have to hold a strategic meeting to stop Yuri from being snatched away from me.
Only the Empire has enough power to cut off all the ways in and out of a whole town.
Well, the Guild's power is totally different. The Union would never try something like this.
It's the Empire's style, crush problems with everything they've got. What are they after? Who do they think they are, sealing off all the roads like this?
I think the answer to that lies in Nordopolica. We should hurry before we're caught.
It is another approach, or a thing I do like, is the game regularly that's cute. The game regularly showing you Flynn getting shit to work and like taking control of the bad parts of the army, stuff like that, liberating towns, making major moves. They're doing a good job of implying that maybe he could force some sort of a change. I am interested in how that's actually going to how all that's going to actually shake out by the end. Whether or not he will be able to create the change that he's looking for. Though I'm assuming he'll join our party at some point, and then, maybe he can get success. But I'm speaking of that in terms of continuing to be an opposing force, which we don't really know. I believe he's a party member.
So what was that deal you were talking about?
A deal? What sort of deal? With who?
You said something about a deal with the old man when we were in Kados. Don't tell me you forgot.
No. I haven't forgotten.
She forgot. So it's a secret, is it?
I'll tell you, Yuri, since I can trust you.
I appreciate it.
If he works hard here, I'll teach him Judy's measurements.
You really know how his mind works, don't you?
It's not exactly a mystery.
What's up? Shouldn't we be hurrying along?
Hey, you're not as young as you used to be. Let's take it easy.
Seconded.
Well, what do you mean?
She is quite brilliant.
Try not to take too long, okay?
Sure. It's completely inactive now, and it was overflowing so much before. Is that how the air was controlled? How could a monster do something like that?
Is that Air Crene safe now?
We'll be in trouble if air shoots out of it like before.
It doesn't look like you have to worry about that.
So why'd the air suddenly shoot out before?
That's what's puzzling me.
Maybe it was just a natural phenomenon?
The probability of that is low at best. If that was the case, it should be emitting air at regular intervals.
If air were emitted that frequently, it'd have an effect on the environment.
Like how the plants grew so unnaturally in Cave Mock.
Looks pretty normal around here to me.
So perhaps something else interfered with the air crane and caused it to discharge air? What could do that? Only a formula or blastia could affect air like that.
Damn, that would be our fan club. Seems like these knights are just as dedicated as the captain himself. Rita, let's go. Are you done looking at the air crane?
Just let me think a little more.
If you just need time to think, you'll have plenty of time once we've gotten out of here.
All right. If the air crane was disturbed by...
Did you figure anything out?
It's still too early to say. I've got some leads, but it's nothing I can be sure of yet.
Well, make sure and let us know when you've nailed it down.
I will.
All right, let's head out.
And it'll probably involve you.
Don't worry about it. Now I'm gonna ask this bug over here to let me pass. Thank you. Excuse me, Mr. Bat. I have to go this way. And this place is a lot bigger than I remember it being. But you know, memory ain't great. Pretty sure I did this like weeks ago, which is why I don't remember it.
Take cover.
Huh. Guess it's only natural they're guarding this end, too.
Patty, do you have any ideas for getting through? Raven, can you do something like you did before?
Best not to press your luck when the knights are taking their work so seriously.
They don't look that serious from here.
I say, woe is me!
How has our illustrious Schwann Brigade ever been reduced to playing backup for Flynn?
Enough complaining. If you don't like it, we better produce some results.
There they are! Capture them!
They found us!
What is this?
You three, don't let him escape!
If it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell!
Oh, this can't be good. Either you guys are gonna get knocked out in a cutscene, or you're about to give me a tutorial.
Hey, LeBlanc. It's been a while.
And Your Highness.
What are we gonna do?
Oh well. Here goes nothing.
Wait!
Attention!
Yes, sir!
Not sure what's going on, but now's our chance.
What?
Huh? Whoa!
Raven, what did you do?
It's nothing. Enough standing around. They'll catch up in no time if we don't get moving.
We can't miss this chance.
Yeah, let's head for North.
I'm not even gonna ask. Nah, I'm not even gonna ask. Let's just ignore that before my body goes into shock and focus on the more important things like going to Nordopolica, which apparently, wow, it really was out here too. Man, I sure don't remember all those things. Granted, last time I went to the Wheezand of Kados was back when I was still doing the Kingdom Hearts livestream marathon, which I don't remember most of that because it was like going to war.
Not as many knights as I'd have guessed.
Yeah, security looks normal even with all the commotion after the tournament.
It did sound like they had their hands full with the monsters that managed to escape.
Yeah, but it's too quiet. Especially compared to the checkpoints back at Kados. I think Raven's got it right. The Knights are up to something, and I don't like it.
But it looks like we can stay in town as long as we don't stand out.
So we'll meet with Belius on the evening of the new moon, which happens to be tonight.
Let's stop by the inn to freshen up and then go see about meeting her. I'm finally gonna be able to get rid of the Don's letter.
Patty, what are you doing hiding over there?
Don't you remember? A lot of things happened the last time she was here.
Come on out. It'll be okay.
Is it all right for me to be with you guys for just a little longer?
Huh? Sure. We don't mind, do we?
True. I get more upset when you leave and then we have to go, oh, what's she up to now?
Right. It'd probably be best if we stuck together until we left town.
You will be in chains. Okay, maybe not that.
I have a feeling that even if we parted ways here, we'd still end up meeting again real soon.
I fucking hate this game.
So basically, there's no difference between us being together or not.
I really don't get that logic.
The game's trying to be cute. Let it happen, Rita.
I'm sure you're all heading in the direction of the Maristella.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
In other words,
She's reading the script.
In other words, you want to come with us, right?
rather than traveling by myself, traveling with you guys is more profitable.
If you want to come, then come. At this point, I really don't mind an extra travel companion or two.
That's the spirit.
I wonder if Flynn's already here somewhere.
Do you think?
When we finish up all our business here, I've got a few things I want to ask that guy.
I feel like these newly voiced scenes are also pretty low, too.
When you do, take me with you.
Yuri almost sounds like he's getting drowned out by the sea and birds. Alright, I'll make sure to bring Mommy with me when I gotta go talk to my brother. He's gonna try and beat me, but Mommy will be there and she'll save it. I like the idea of that blockade existing, not because, you know, they're doing the serious operation, but the idea of Flynn straight up making the blockade to ensure that... him doing that to ensure that Yuri does not get here and kill the next person he needs to go to jail, potentially. But silly him. You didn't bring enough people to be able to stop this shit. Alright, I assume some stuff's gonna go down, as this Belius seems pretty damn important. They've been hyping up Belius for a while. And, you know, the whole military's here, so we're gonna save that for next time. And by next time, I mean in an hour. I'm just gonna grab some lunch and then get back to it. So, that's been, I think, a couple episodes, maybe? I do a lot of cuts to next story-focused stuff, at least in the beginning there. But we will be back, and maybe we'll have a little bit more to talk about. This game just has a lot of story it wanted to do, so I didn't get to chat as much as I'm used to. But that said, the story stuff in this part was actually really good. So I'm really looking forward to where it goes. So next time on Vesperia, we will probably see Belius. And Flynn will be like, hey, can you stop doing that? We'll be like, no, we're not gonna do that because we're rebellious. Anyway, that's it. We're leaving. Bye-bye.